Hi, good evening. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. And tonight's topic is disgusting trans YouTuber Chris Chan arrested for raping a 79-year-old mother, his mother suffering from dementia. Okay, I'm going to read an article and then also I have two other stories after two other crime stories that I'm going to be getting into. And so anybody who's watching, please feel free to hit the like button, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, and also look inside inside the description so you can find the timestamps. Okay, so good evening to everybody. I'm gonna say, and also my host tonight is the real Jack Newtown. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So let me greet some people that came in, Jack, real quick, and if we're gonna get into this madness. Isn't this crazy? And also I want to say, Jack, thank you, because Jack brought this to my attention. Then also Lisa, my dear, hugs and kisses to you, brought this to my attention to address this about this YouTuber, Chris Chan. This is crazy. This is outright disgusting. That's all I have to say. It's just straight up disgusting. I don't know any other word to describe it, but disgusting. All right. So we have Teresa, my dear. She was the first one. Hugs and kisses to you and blessings. Gave me my purple heart. All right. We have Art up in here. This guy needs to be ashamed of himself. What in the world are you thinking about? I know, Art. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. There go my Jack. All right. And who else came up in here so far? Don't need a man. Stop telling me I do. Hugs and kisses to you, girl. Hope you had yourself a blessing, a great day today. Frugal Mama and the boys. Hugs and kisses to you, girl. Oh, I love this. The new avatar. You go. Got the little diva thing going on. That's what I'm talking about. All right. And hey, Maud on deck. Thank you, Chef. And how you doing? Hugs and kisses to you, Chef. And Living. Hey, girl. There you go. That was great commentary Sunday. I really enjoyed that one. I have to go back so I could watch the beginning, what I missed. I'll watch it tomorrow at work because I really want to leave you some feedback on that one. All right. And who else we have up here? Emmanuel. Hugs and kisses. What's up, Emmanuel? And Reigning Woman, Diva. All right. Let's get into this one. Let's get into this topic here. And I want to know, everybody that's in the live stream, please put in here and let me know. Have y'all heard about this YouTuber Chris Chan? Just put a yes or no. Does anybody know about this one? Did they hear about this? I'm very curious. Very, very, very curious. All right. And also, okay, now I'm gonna get to the first topic here. Oh, this madness. Hold a second. All right, so first I'm going to read the article, and then here we're going to go. Here we go. Let's get into this one. All right, this vlogger, Chris Chan, arrested for alleged incest with mom suffering from dementia. This guy right here that you see in the picture. A controversial vlogger has been arrested in Virginia for incest after audio was leaked online of her allegedly confessing to regular sex with her dementia-ridden mom, according to the reports. Did y'all hear this? So this disgusting person right here has regularly been repeatedly raping his mother on the regular. Comic character creator Christine Weston Chandler, that's the new name, Christine Weston Chandler, hope I'm pronouncing it right, known online as Chris Chan, was busted in Richmond on Sunday and later transferred to Central Virginia Regional Jail, where she is being held without bail, officials confirmed to the Post. Greene County Sheriff Office confirmed in Facebook post that Chandler was charged with one count of incest, calling Chandler he, despite the trans vlogger's preferred pronoun. Okay, let me show y'all. Let me change some more pictures.
Hold on, Donna.
Yes.
So they're only charging with incest or rape or both.
No, what I got here, one count of incest.
This should be rape.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I just got incest. That's the mother right there, ladies and gentlemen. There she go. There she go. All right, I will resume. Her arrest came a day after the sheriff's office received information involving sex crimes against a family member. The sheriff's office said confirming Chandler and the alleged victim both live in the county. This is an ongoing investigation with additional charges pending, the sheriff's office said. The 39-year-old, who is also known online as Sonichu, I believe it's called Sonichu, already faces up to 12 years in prison for convicted of single count of incest. So, Jack, they say get up to 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah, that says already faces up to 12 years in prison for convicted of a single count of incest. Good.
12 years.
The arrest came after the taped phone call was leaked, allegedly catching Chandler confessing to having sex with her 79-year-old mother, whom she repeatedly featured in her online posting and has revealed suffered from dementia, according to the insiders as well as local ABC station. Repeatedly. You're disgusting. Disgusting. I will resume. Calling it incest fan, friction comes true. The person on the tape who alleged to be Chandler said that her mom made the first move. Really? Really disgusting?
Ho.
Yes.
His mama made the first move?
Yes, that's what that's what Disgusto said. Admitting that she was partially confused. And it took a few tries to get right, the report says. You hear this, right, Jack? This is insane. Okay. They would go on to have sex every third night, but had an open relationship. This article, I'm letting y'all know, I'm reading from, this is from the New York Post. This is from the New York Post article. All right, let me go back here. They would go on to have sex every third night, but had an open relationship. Really? Okay. The voice prompted to be Chandler told an unidentified woman in the clip. The audio suggested that Chandler, who ABC7 said that autistic, admitted that it happened when she was very, very horny, and that God said it was okay. Now, this is the part that's flipping me out. He's saying that God gave her okay to do what he's doing to his mother. Do you hear this, Jack? Okay. Chandler appears to be aware of the impending arrest in her last Twitter post on Friday.
God.
Yeah, this is.
I don't think he believes in God. This
is insane. This is insane. All right, today's collective cards apparently is turning in, she wrote, featuring an image from Collective, a community creative card game. There is drama in the air today. Each and every one of you are encouraging to withdraw from any and all drama, gossip, rumors, and whatever else will, and already has approached your way today, she wrote. Her arrest had been filmed by blogger Ethan Ralph, showing her led away from the Regency into the handcuffs. All right, so they're trying to say this blogger was the one that was, this picture right here, when they arrested Disgusto and walk away. Yeah, you see the picture right there? I hope y'all can see it. All right, and shows her led away from the Regency Inn in handcuffs as someone shouted at her, "Go to church."
Go to church.
Yeah, that's what he was telling.
Go to hell.
Yeah, they would say, yeah, All right. I believe this was his Disgusto's response. I am Christian Sonichu, your goddess, blue heart, and I continue to stand strong, and I maintain everything with CWCville and my Sonichu, Rosichu, and everybody. She shouted her cartoon creation. I really don't understand that, y'all, so don't ask me to explain that. I'm lost. All right. I keep in good faith everything I'm going to work out, she shouted. even joking that it felt good. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Even jokingly that it felt good when one of the officers frisked her around her chest. You hear this? Getting
Oh,
off the police officers.
dear.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm almost done, Jack. Hang in there. I'm almost done. Almost done. Chandler has featured her mother on her social media pages several times over the years, most recently on July 11 when she shared photos of her sporting a new haircut. Barbie Chan, I guess we call it the mother, Barbie Chan got a styling haircut. I did that first time cutting anyone's hair. It looks really good, Disgusto wrote. In May, Chandler shared a series of photos of her mother as a younger woman as part of the tribute. This, I guess they're talking about these pictures here. No, I have it. I guess that was just the younger days. You didn't know in the future this was going to happen.
That a monster is going to rape you.
Didn't I tell you, Jack, sometimes your kids can be born evil? I said this all the time.
And the boy's the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Okay, now he wrote this. Hi, Mom. Remember everyone, regardless of the situation. Your mom, your mother, and motherly figure has a life and a past of her own back in the day before you came along. She has gone through a lot. She has gone through a lot for not only you and yours, but herself as well, Chandler wrote. The pair was previously arrested 11 years ago after Barbie hit a local game store. All right, so this is what she did. This is what the mother did. The pair were previously arrested 10 years ago after Barbie hit a local game store manager with her car, leading them to pay a fine, undergo community service, and a year probation. Now, you know that was somebody else. They ain't going to get no fine, year probation. You hit somebody with a car,
you be thrown under jail.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story, the Sun said. Chandler, who also given a suspended jail sentence for macing a GameStop worker in 2014, the outlet said. Suspended jail sentence. You maced the GameStop worker. Wow.
Privilege.
Wow, this is insane. This is just totally insane. All right, let me get into the comments real quick, Jack. Then we're gonna go into this. We're gonna get into the second story here. All right, the comments here. Now I want to know, did anybody say that they heard about this story? Okay, I'm trying to go back to it. Okay, Alrighty, woman. Okay. Now, did anybody say that they heard about this story? I'm trying to see. I guess nobody heard about this story. Yeah,
you know they try to hide these type of stories.
Yeah, that's what I'm upset about, because I'm like sitting saying, how come nobody knows? Why it's not all over the news?
You know why. I ain't gonna say it on here, but you know why. You know, and I know, and everybody in this audience knows.
That's true. I'm just saying, Jack. I'm just saying. Don't let his butt. Yeah. Sick. Come on, Chef. You know this type of person, gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. Yep, I agree with you. Yep, lock him up for good. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay, let me see if I catch up with these comments real quick. All right. Yes, please, everybody, because you know what they will be a problem. I caught that one, Chef. Exactly, Emmanuel. Okay. Hello, Kenneth. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. This is something else. Okay. Emmanuel said he never heard of it. Yeah, I reckon so, right? I reckon so. Hey, old school Patricia. Hey, beautiful. What's up? Okay, now we're going to move on to crime story number 2. Okay, enough of this addressing this disgusto. I will say, I hope they throw you under the jail because what you did was completely wrong. Okay, completely wrong. That's disgusting. That is your mother. She gave life to you. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, do you have a quick little closing thought, Jack, before we move on to crime story number 2?
Again,
Real quick.
they charging him with incest and not rape. It should be rape and incest.
Yes, I agree with that. And isn't there something else because she has dementia, so she's disabled? You took advantage of a disabled person, so there should be more, right?
Yes. Yeah, I mean that's actually technically second-degree rape.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add the charge of
I agree,
incest and
Teresa.
inappropriate. There's another charge called something talking about what's the term? Inappropriate behavior with someone with mental disability.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There should be 3. We should have 3 charges, right?
Yeah, it should be a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
We know what society we live in today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there should be 3. I agree. Okay, well, we're gonna move on to sicko story number 2. And thank you, Jack, because you gave me this story a long time ago, and I figured this would be the perfect time to discuss this one. This Noah Crooks. 13 years old.
Actually, this wasn't even national news. I mean, I had to dig it back in 2014.
I don't understand because I'd never heard about this until you told me about it. This is ridiculous.
Well, yeah, the media suppresses certain news, certain information, because it's embarrassing, and they don't want to look at it in a different light because some of them themselves may have been engaged in similar behavior.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna get into crime story number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, just give me a second here. I apologize. Just give me a second. Alright, we're gonna get into crime story number 2. Alright, ready? All right, crime story number 2. We're going to get into this sicko right here. That goes back to what I was telling y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes your children could be born pure evil. There's nothing you did wrong as a parent. So to those parents out there that's wondering, where did I go wrong with Johnny? Where did I go wrong with Cindy? Nah, you didn't do anything wrong. You just pumped out Satan's child. It is what it is. There's some good people in the world, and you have some bad people. And he's on the bad side. And so we're going to discuss this piece of crap right here. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to read this article. You rocking with me, Jack? You still there? Okay.
I'm here.
All right. This one here came from the Daily Mail. I killed my mom with a 22. I don't know why I did it. Calling 911. Call reveals a 13-year-old boy admits that he tried to rape, then shot dead his mom for taking away his Call of Duty video game. Do you hear this? Because she took away the Call of Duty video game. Probably telling him he need to go do his homework and do something else with his life, so he could be, a stand-up person. But no, that's not what he did. He took it personal. He got mad and he killed her. All right, Noah Crooks, 14, is accused of shooting dead his mother, Gretchen Crooks. Excuse me. Last March. This happened this was 2012. His father testified that Gretchen was one who brought their son the .22 caliber used for the slaying. Now, I never heard of something like this, Jack. You buy kids 11, 12 years old guns like that?
Yeah, I mean, in the country, a lot of us learn how to shoot when we was like 5 or 6 years old. That's nothing normal. It's teaching the children right and wrong. I mean, you got kids that grew up with guns and never killed anyone. It's just that boy's just the devil. That's all.
Hey, EMS, long time. Hugs and kisses to you, beautiful. All right, let me get to this. The jury in the murder trial of an Ohio teenager, Iowa teenager heard on Wednesday in a disturbing 911 call in which the 13-year-old suspect admitted to killing his own mother after a failed attempt to rape her. Crooks, who is now 14, was charged with first-degree murder and assault with intent to commit sexual abuse in the March 24th, 2012 slaying of his mother, 37-year-old. In the 911 recording made on the night of the murder at the family home, Noah could be heard telling dispatcher, "I'm not joking at all. She's dead. I'm scared. I killed my mom with my 22. I don't know why I did it." Yeah, I know why you did it, because you serving the devil. That's why you did it.
You know why he know why he did it. He just didn't want to be upfront about it till they start investigating.
We're not stupid. We're not stupid over here. We know. Okay? And the jury ain't stupid either. That's the mother. So sad. Okay. During the conversation, which lasted about 10 minutes, the boy repeated his confession several times. I feel crazy, and I know I'm not. I think I have some form of ADD. Excuse me, little man. There's a lot of people that have ADD, but they don't go around here killing people and want to rape their parents. No, I don't want to hear it. All right, Crooks told the 911 operator, "I tried to rape her. But I couldn't do it." Who tries to rape their own mom? My life is down the drain now. Yeah, you're right. As Michael placed a call to deputies and sent in an ambulance to the Crooks' home, Noah told him that his weapon is empty and appeared concerned that the officers might shoot him. "I just wish it was a dream so I could wake up and I could kiss her and hug her," then the 13-year-old said. Yeah, you wish it was a dream. This is the house where the crime happened.
Yeah, he want to do more than kiss and hug her, all right.
Yeah, Noah rambled on about his mother making him homemade donuts earlier that night and expressed disbelief that he killed her after she did that for him. She made you homemade donuts, and then you killed her. Trifling.
She should have had homemade donuts and put rat poison in there and kill us behind.
Yeah, listen, there's more about this. It was really crazy too. All right. Okay. He then revealed that Gretchen had taken away his Call of Duty video game because he got bad grades in school, and that is when he snapped.
Oh, no. Look at that picture. Everybody else looks normal except that little devil right there.
Yeah, you see right there. You see I can see like the horns coming out.
Little Esau right there.
Yeah, right there. You see it, right? It's right there, everybody. You see it? Everybody agree, yes or no?
Look, everybody else looks normal. Dad looks normal. Mom looks normal. Older brother looks normal. That boy.
Yeah, Dad look normal. Look at him. He look normal. All right. Then he revealed that Gretchen. Okay. All right. Took away his call to. "Something just came over me," he told the dispatcher. Yeah, we know. Satan. That was it. Satan is your dad. He told you what to do. The boy on about having to move away and giving up on his dreams of getting into a good college and marrying his 8th grade girlfriend.
Yeah, getting in college and rape women.
Yeah, exactly, because it wasn't going to stop.
Like Brock.
On the first day of trial, Wednesday, jurors also heard testimony from Mitchell County Sheriff deputies who described the crime scene at 3599 Cameo Avenue. WCF carriers reported that Gretchen's bullet-riddled body was found stretched out on the couch. Her pajama top was undone, and she was naked from the waist down. Lord have mercy. We need to pray after the end of this live. Okay. The woman was not breathing. The deputy seized the murder weapon, a .22 caliber rifle, which was laying across the chair in the dining room. That he had slapped handcuffs on Noah's wrist and placed him in a patrol car. He added that the teenage suspect was not crying and did not appear emotional. What I tell you about? What I say about these, Jack? I tell you about these narcissists, these sociopaths, all of them. These psychopaths, they don't have no emotions, and when they try to be emotional, it's so fake, and it's so hard for them to do. Look at Jack. Look at this. Look at a sociopath and narcissist when they cry. It's the most. It's just weird. I never seen such somebody struggling to put out tears. See, he didn't have no emotions, no empathy. They don't care. These people are dangerous. Stay the hell away from them. I'm telling y'all. Listen to me. All right. Noah's attorney is not denying that his client killed his mother, but he claims that the boy suffered from referred to as tumor of rage. No, it's called devil, rendering him insane at the time of the slaying. Addressing the jury panel, the lawyer said that the child psychiatrist will testify that he suffers from intermittent explosive disorder, a mental illness marked by repeated episodes of impulsive, aggressive, and violent behavior. On Friday, Noah's father, William Crooks, 41, testified that on the day, that's the father right there in the picture you see, testified on the day of his wife's murder, he was at a going away party for his boss when he got a text message from his son that read, "Dad, this is Noah. I killed Mom accidentally. I regret it. Come home now, please." Okay, this is what he texted Dad, y'all. Now we're gonna hear what he's gonna respond back. All right. Crooks was certain that his son was kidding and responded to him, "Okay, just throw her in the grove. We'll take care of her later." I didn't know families have jokes like this, Jack. We don't know.
That's a sick sense of humor.
Yeah, that really is sick. We don't even do that on April Fool's Day. Okay. About 20 minutes later, the sheriff deputy called the father and told him that he needed to come home because an accident has taken place. He pulled up to the house around at 8:20 on March 24th, and in court Friday, he described the scene inside his home as chaotic. The father explained to the jury that he was the one who disciplined in the family and had a stormy but loving relationship with their son. See, y'all was having problems with
Oh, now I'm gonna say something, Donna. This is just my conspiracy theory brain.
Okay.
I think some stuff been going on in that family, kind of like the first story.
Yeah, because as I read,
what would make him compelled to want to have sex with his own mother unless it's been done before?
Yeah, this is not normal family stuff. And how does he sit here and text his dad this crap? And he's like, "Okay, son, just hold up. We'll take care of it later." People don't joke like that. There's something wrong with this family. They're all sickos.
I think it's kind of similar to the first story in a way. And I think it just eventually, that one time she said no, and he wanted, and then he killed her.
And then he killed her. This is sick. Yeah, we got some sickos over here. Okay, let me resume. I'm just about almost done with this article, everybody. Just hang in there. We got one more story to cover, so just hold tight, y'all. Story but loving relationship with their son. The dad added that the mother and the son would fight often, but later make up and play games together. She was the one who brought the .22 caliber as a present for Noah in 2010 when he was about 11 years old. Interesting. The father said that his son did once say that he wanted to kill his mother. You hear this, Jack, right? But he didn't take the threat seriously. Your son says he wants to kill the mother. You didn't take it seriously. You should have had his ass, excuse me, my language, out of that house immediately. So with you, sir, not taking this seriously, you done lost your wife. She's dead now, and you're supposed to protect your wife.
I think they're a weird family, you ask me.
Yeah, I think you got a bunch of weirdos. Yeah, you're right, Jack. I think they're just a bunch of weirdos. All of them just sick. Just look at them. Okay, I think I'm about done here. There is no history of domestic abuse and criminal records associated with any of the family members. On March 24th, 2012, Crooks is believed to have fired a .22 caliber at his mother and then at their rural home. The teen was said to be calm and emotionless when he called 911, reported the shooting. So don't need me read no more about this. I think you got the idea of this whole crazy story. All right. I guess Jack, you basically said what you had to say about this. You want to move on to number 3, or you have a closing thought on it before we go to number 3?
I'm just saying they all suspect. Ain't no boy gonna all of a sudden have the urge to try to have sex with his mama unless it hadn't been done before. I mean, they weird. I'm just saying. It's kind of like the first story. Something
just not right
in there. Something ain't right. I'm gonna put it that way. Something. They got a weird relationship.
Yeah, look at him.
They one of those families that they keeping it in the family.
Yeah, something's just not right. This doesn't.
I'm just saying they one of those weird people. Just tell, especially that little boy.
Oh, he was just off the chain weird.
Boy, that's an Edom at his finest.
Jeez. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a picture for number 3, and Jack is going to read this story that another one he told me about, so he's going to bring this one up since we all talking about these sickos with their own family members. So give me a second, Jack, so I can change the banner here. Okay. This is just... All right, you're going to read this story. Let me see what I will put up as a crime picture. Okay, Jack, you ready for story number 3?
Okay, can anybody hear me? Everybody
All right,
hear me?
hold on. All right, give me just a second. We're gonna start. Okay, Jack.
Okay. All right. 5 teens cleared of Brooklyn gang rape charges. As prosecutors say, woman's father committed incest. Is from the Washington Post. This was back in 2016, February 25th. It was a shocking story splashed on headlines across the country. 5 teenage boys have approached a man and his daughter at night on a Brooklyn playground, ordering the man away at gunpoint before gang raping the 18-year-old woman in public. Video footage of the teens laughing and joking inside the deli just before the alleged January 7, 2016 attack only added to the outrage. The 5 boys were quickly arrested. 2 of them turned in by their own parents. New York's mayor and other critics demanded to know why the police hadn't acted sooner. Before that, public anger could even cool. The case began to fall apart as questions mounted. Did the teens truly have a gun? Did they really force themselves on an 18-year-old woman? Most perplexing of all, what were a father and daughter doing on a children's playground at 9 o'clock at night? On Wednesday, ugly answers tumbled into light. Prosecutors announced that they were dropping all the charges against the 5 teens, aged 14 to 17. The woman and her father had provided inconsistent, unreliable stories, says Brooklyn District Attorney Ken Thompson. Snippets of cell phone videos suggested the sex was consensual, prosecutor said. Worst of all, the father himself had been engaging in sexual conduct with his own daughter when the incident began, Thomas said. The real story was even more shocking than the original accusation, but it spun 180 sickening degrees. And it goes into the Central Park 5. Some critics, the bizarre lurid case rushed to judgment called in some respects another controversial New York City rape case. 1989, a woman was brutally raped while jogging through Central Park. The New York Times described the attack as one of the most widely publicized crimes of the decade. 5 minority juveniles, 4 blacks and 1 Hispanic, were arrested. Donald Trump took out a full-page ad in 4 New York newspapers with the title, "Bring Back the Death Penalty," bring back our police. 5 teens were convicted of a slew of charges and sentenced between 5 and 15 years in prison, only for another man to confess in 2002 to raping a jogger. The 5 men were exonerated and received $40 million settlement from the city. The case memorialized in the 2012 documentary named after the news media's moniker for the defendants, the Central Park 5. As problems emerged in the alleged January 3rd 7 Brooklyn rape, people began drawing parallels with the Central Park 5. What are we really doing here? Kenneth Montgomery, an attorney for a 14-year-old charged for the rape, told New York Times, have we not learned our lesson from Central Park 5? It's an overwhelming feeling to be facing these charges, he told New York Post, and it's overwhelming feeling to be exonerating them. The case began to unravel almost immediately, long before Wednesday's announcement. The father and daughter initially claimed they had been set upon by the teenagers who brandished a gun and ordered the father to leave. As he went to find the police, the teenagers forced her at gunpoint to have sex with at least one suspect and perform oral sex on 2 others, the woman told investigators. But when investigators interviewed the teenagers, they claimed that there was no gun and that the woman willingly had sex. Within a day of their arrest, the teens' lawyers claimed cell phone video showed their encounter was consensual. Most shocking of all, the teens told police they have encountered father and daughter having sex in the park that night. The teenagers then joined in on the act.
Y'all hearing this, right? The father and daughters going out in the park, other people join. This is insane. This people is sick. This is all in New York, everybody. This is New York. Look at the park. Look at the park. I'm sorry, Jack. Go on.
She said, yeah, a man's voice can be heard saying on the video. According to Times, if you said, yeah, it's lit, like you know what I mean. A man then says on the video, I could tell you a freak. Confronted by police, the father and daughter reversed course, admitting that there was no gun. The woman admitted she had consented to the group sex. The father and daughter also both eventually admitted to drinking alcohol and having sex with one another, according to the Times. On Wednesday, Thompson lamented he could not charge the father for incest because his daughter was not cooperating with investigators. The complaint, as well as her father, provided multiple inconsistent accounts to the NYPD detectives and experienced special victims prosecutors about important materials, facts in the case, he said in a statement. According to PIX 11, the complaint has recanted her allegations of forcible sex assault and the existence of a gun, and she does not wish to pursue criminal charges against any of the defendants. She also refuses to cooperate with any prosecution against her father, who was engaged in sexual conduct with her. Thompson said, now I'm going to pause. She should be charged as well because she did it with some underage boys too.
Yes,
Thompson said,
I agree,
that just because the charges were being dropped, however, doesn't mean the boys did nothing wrong. That night, this young woman's father and the 5 young men engaged in conduct that was reprehensible and wrong, but because of lack of reliable evidence, criminal charges simply cannot be sustained, he said. That comment drew a mixed reaction from attorneys representing exonerated teenagers. Several said the clients have done nothing wrong in the eyes of the law. One called the district attorney's statement a little bit of a smear on their character. At least one attorney have agreed with Thompson's statement. I think that in a way, from a policy and a social standpoint, to say young men should exercise a little bit better judgment in dealing with certain things, but they didn't rise to criminality. Attorney Ken Montgomery told the Times, I would agree in a sense that we live in a country world where we have a lot of unhealthy ideals of what's appropriate sexual relationships are. The focus off the 5 boys, if shifted to the father and his daughter, who prosecutors have stressed is still a victim, even if she consented to sex. It is my fervent hope that this young woman gets all the support she needs going forward, Thompson says. My office, including our victims advocate, who have been working with this young woman, stand ready to provide her any assistance she may need. Now, I'm going to stop there. Believe it or not, she actually, I'll read it in a second. How she came to have sex with her own father, unleashing a tragic series of events and part of the story that fell into the American foster care system. She and her father had been separated much of her life, officials told the Times. He lost custody of her when she was 2 years old, as did her mother, who was a drug user. The woman lived in California with the foster family, then in a series of group homes and facilities, developing emotional problems along the way, official told the newspaper. By the time the woman turned 18, her mother had died. She learned her biological father's identity and tracked him down on Facebook, coming to New York City last summer to meet him. Woman's not currently living with her father, official told the Times. As for the 5 teenage boys, 4 of them have already been released in mid-January. The 5th remains in jail on assault charges from a prior incident. Even with the charges dropped, however, high-profile case is likely to leave its marks on their lives. As with the Central Park 5 nearly 30 years ago, the 5 boys received a flood of death and rape threats before they were cleared of wrongdoing. Time to bring back the death penalty, one woman wrote online days after arrest, echoing Trump, and enforce it immediately, not 20 years down the road.
This is insane. Right there at the park. So the father's having intercourse with his daughter. And they're going to say that these people raped her, but they have to join in. Yeah, you're right, Jack. She should go to jail too.
Yeah, it was all consensual because it's like they're trying to make her the victim, but in a way, she was messing with underage boys. Mm-hmm. That's statutory rape.
Yeah, there's no other way to look at it. That is statutory rape. There's no other way to look at it. I totally agree with that one. Let me stop sharing this one.
They were all wrong when it comes down to it, but it was more the father and daughter were much wrong than anything.
Well, I agree with you on that one, Chef. Yeah. I just can't believe all of this stuff. And then somebody had a comment. Oh gosh, I hope I can find it because I wanted to pin that comment. Oh gosh, who comment was it? I have to go back and to look it up. But this is just sick. And I see a lot of people, upset about what that second story. Yeah, there was something wrong with that whole family. Because it just doesn't add up.
Now, for those who made comments about, the father and this, now you know that they didn't know each other until she was 18.
Yeah, until it's 18.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So he never. It's not like he groomed her. She actually tracked him down.
I agree, BG. No home training. People have no morals. Don't have enough sense to be ashamed of anything. No respect for their own privacy. The world is beyond sad. Can't argue with you on that one. Can't argue. Yeah, but
the father contacted the authorities.
But they never did the third story, the one that you read. They never did come out with any pictures or who was who.
Well, only pictures they came out was with the five teenagers. They never came out with the daughter and the father's picture. But I mean, somebody want to dig a little bit deeper, they can.
Oh, okay. I'm not that savvy on because I was trying to find it. I think I did last time, but I didn't have.
I think they should put them on blast.
Yeah, I believe so too. Yeah, every one of them.
Yeah, the father and the daughter, they both should be put on blast.
Yeah, there's a lot of nutcases out here, Chef. A lot of them. Well, it's exactly makes you wonder how much worse it could get. Yeah, like I said to you, Jack, and I always says sometimes you can lay down and you can have mama and daddy laid down and they had Satan's child. Some kids
or two Satans have a Satan's child.
Ooh, that's another one, right? Both of them, they breeding, they spreading, so more of them out here. This is just insane. And I just can't get over how, in the second story, how you could text your dad and the dad's like it's a joke. And he has threatened to kill the mother before. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's a weird family. I think it's kind of like the third story in a way, because they kind of they actually kept that case hush hush, probably because they knew about the family and what was going on.
True. You have a point there. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, do you have any comments, anything you want to say? I went through the comments here. Thank you for the feedbacks and your comments and engaging, because I know this is like totally sick. Story number 1, Disgusto, raping his mother who has dementia. Disgusting story number 2, 13-year-old, he tries to rape his mother and then kills her, and because he couldn't play Call of Duty game and because his grades is bad. And number 3, father's having intercourse with his daughter in a park, and others come along, and he basically got jealous because she was like okay that they could enjoy and join the whole thing.
She
Gang
was
bang.
a super freak.
Super freak. What do you call it? Gang sex? What gang bang? What is it called?
Yeah, that train wreck, whatever you want to call
Train,
it.
whatever. Yeah.
You know.
And these boys is like, wait a minute. They said it was okay. We didn't do anything wrong. And like you said, it goes back to the Central Park 5 boys. We ain't gonna get into
If
that
they
one.
ain't had that cell phone footage, they would have been finished. It would have been their word against hers and his.
Oh, love you too. Love you too. Yeah, they would have been done. Thank God for some of these cameras and everything. I don't know where you get these stories.
I think it was in Osborne Park.
This was, yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was definitely in Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't know either, but this stuff be happening, Nikki. Oh my gosh. And Nikki, if you can, because you're a mod, you should be able to do it. Put in that link for the for your video that you did with the Ring doorbell, because I did the Ring doorbell, if y'all remember watching, whoever watched that video. But Nikki has more of an update on it because she reported that on her channel. So if you can put that in, if you can put it inside the chat so the people can see it. You did a phenomenal job with that one too. Oh, I love the way she report her stories. My girl be getting it. Yeah, but all right. So we all gonna do a little prayer. We're gonna close out here. And Frugal said, "Thank goodness for footage." Yeah, exactly, Frugal. Thank God. Thank God. Donna Reed, love, hugs, and kisses. Love you, girl. Okay, we're gonna close out. We're gonna do a prayer because we're gonna pray for these what happened in Haiti and everything. It's just so sad. And tomorrow I have commentary. I'm gonna be discussing that situation that happened in Brooklyn, how this woman just walked up to the other woman and just shot her right there on the sidewalk. Are you flipping kidding me? So report that tomorrow. And then 2 other stories, a little bit about with New York. So if you like, come in tomorrow. If you can't make tomorrow, you can watch the replay. It's on you. All right. Jack, before I get into the prayers, you have a closing thought? I already had to say what I had to say. You have anything closing?
No, nothing more. Is very disturbing. All these 3 are very disturbing, and it's just insane what goes on. It's
Everybody hit that link. Excuse me, Jay, I'm sorry. Everybody hit that link so you can check out her video. Please hit the link. And I'm sending you over to check my video. If you don't want to, it's on you. But don't go over there spamming my girl's channel. Watch it in full. Hit the like button and leave some comment, please. Okay? We don't do spamming around here. All right? So please go and check it out. It's a short video. I really would appreciate that. And also, if you can, share it out. All right. I'm sorry. I'm Jack. Go on.
No, I was just basically saying this. All these stories makes my stomach hurt. Actually, it's weird, but
Well, Jack, before I get into this prayer with Haiti, can you just tell everybody quickly, brief update, like how many people died, a little quick summary, like real quick.
Oh yeah, 1,297 last time I checked. It might be actually a little bit more about the people of Haiti who suffered another earthquake, and now they're dealing with a tsunami issue. So those people need a lot of help. I actually encourage people to, if help them, pray for them. Actually, United States, France, and Great Britain need to bring those people in. Just that's my opinion. I know some people may not agree with that, and so be it. But it's really tragic what's going on over there in Haiti, while everybody's worrying about minuscule things and silly stuff, silly arguments and foolishness. You got about almost 1,300 people that died from the earthquake, a natural disaster. They just got their president assassinated last month. So they're dealing with a lot. Um, and I know some people want to say, oh, it's the juju curses and they play with voodoo. Look, this country plays with voodoo all the time. Um, unfortunately, these things happen. It can happen to any country.
Yes, exactly.
Look at Afghanistan. Taliban is taking over because of our failed policy under the Bush administration. Um, and that's becoming a nightmare. So it's this things is this it's not going to get any better. I'm just going to be honest. I wish it get better, but it's just all they need is our prayers and our support. It's all we can do for them. Hopefully, the United States will make an exception for them to come into the country and live here. I think they'll be able to fill more jobs because there's a lot of jobs people are not wanting to work.
I agree.
And those people of Haiti, they're hardworking, great people. They're very good people. Yes, you got some bad ones, but most of they're all good. So, just prayers for Haiti. Hope they can recover from this. That's all.
You know what? All right, we're gonna do a moment of silence. I'm not gonna play no music at the end. Not gonna do that one. I just do a quick prayer. First, I want to say thank you everybody for coming here tonight. I appreciate. Thank you for engaging. Please go and check out my girl Nikki Justice on the Run. Watch, look at her video. Like I said, please no spamming. Please, please respect that, please. All right, and also hopefully everybody had themselves a great night and a blessed one. Dear God, bless everyone that's in the chat. Dear God, bless everyone that's watching replay. We love you. We adore you. Please help the people that's in Haiti. Please stop these earthquakes over there. Help them to heal. Help them to be able to rebuild. May our country go and help them because we are able to help them and help them what they're going through. And prayers to the ones who lost their family members or the ones that survived it, but they need a lot of medical treatment. Oh gosh, it's so sad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, moment of silence. Everyone had themselves a blessed night and stay tuned for the next commentary. And hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow and Thursday. Thursday, it's fun night. Questions, Q&A questions on dating, sex, and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, you can come. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed night. Moment of silence.